It's another day right here with Katsid. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Katsid TV. I am your favorite person. Am I your favorite person? No, I'm your friend, I'm your sister. I'm still your baby girl, Katsid, Khatswed. And I want you to know that it is always a pleasure to have you on the channel, always. I mean, you guys have a special place in my heart. Trust me. Thank you always. Thank you for always, sharing the gospel, sharing the words, sharing this particular TV channel. Welcome once again. And today, I know what really got our attention is surviving being broke. I mean, everybody wants to leave this, brokenness, this sakwa. That's the word we use now, sakwa. We call it sakwa. I'm tired of sakwa. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. And it is even part of some people go this 2024 to, leave the Sakpa kingdom. I call it a kingdom because it is actually a kingdom. And if you are not prepared to leave that kingdom, trust me, you always find yourself back in that kingdom. So we're here to talk about surviving being broke. And I would like to say this, if you are ready to, leave that particular kingdom, that's the Sakpa kingdom, if you are ready to survive being broke, if you are tired of being broke, you have to stay glued to this particular, channel. You have to just watch this video because it is for you, it is for your friends, it is for everybody. But before that, I'd like to say this. Please, you are still watching my videos and you're here to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends, share with your followers. If you feel like there's somebody that needs to watch this video, you have to share it with them. So yes, I will be talking about things that you're doing wrong, that that keeps putting you back in that particular status. That's the brokenness. Things that you're doing wrong that you don't even know that are wrong, or things that you will do or can do to leave this, that kingdom. Personally, I hate the kingdom. I don't want to be broke, and I'm sure you also don't want to be broke. So you should stay glued to this video. So I'm going to start with, if you know you want to leave that kingdom forever, I mean, you don't want to leave, go back, and all of that. You have to have what they call financial management. So what is financial management? Financial management is properly, planning your finances. All right, when you have a proper structure towards your finances, trust me, being broke is going to be far away from you. Let's talk about it. For example, you have a proper financial, financial planning, financial whatever management. Some people go to, there are some people that are experts in this field that they talk about, financial management. They give you tips on how to save, how to do your money, how to invest your money properly. But I'm going to give you a few things that I know about financial management. There's always a way of setting aside accounts for different purposes. I mean, some people have 3 accounts. Personally, I feel like I run 3 accounts. The first one is for my needs. Whenever I have an income, I divide it into 3 because trust me, if you don't have another source of income, that your source of income is strictly from your business or from the work you're doing or your salary, you know how to, you understand what I'm saying. If you have other sources of income, other people giving you money, you still need financial management. So you can divide your money, your income into 3. The first one is your basic needs. That's for your food, things that are very important, things that you cannot do without, that's for it. The second one is for investment. All right, you want to invest, you want to do this, you want to do that. And the third one is for, desires, wants. So the first one that I use for my day-to-day running, I already know that, okay, this one can have like 40 to 50% of my income. Any income that comes into my accounts, my life or anything, I know 50% is going to my daily needs because we need to survive on a daily basis. And the second one that is for investment could be 25%, could be 30%, it could be 15%. In fact, can be as small as 10%. That is what you're investing. When the money is huge or much, you can use it to invest in something. Maybe you want to buy property, you want to buy land, you want to buy this, you can use that. And the last one is for my desires, which is I want to buy new clothes, I want to buy new shoes, I want to buy this, have a particular budget for that. Let's say that can be like 10 to 15% because we can't keep working and not buying the sweet things of life. So that can be like 15%. It depends on how you want to share it. I can't give you the formula because there's something we call priorities in financial management. Your priority is different from mine. Mine might be investment. Mine might be, buying luxurious items, and yours might just be for daily needs. As some people want to eat every day, they want to, enjoy themselves on a daily basis. So it depends on how you want to divide your, financial income. So once you divide your income, you know that even if it's as little as 10,000 or 5,000, in fact 10,000 is not little in this era, no. as little as 2,000 naira. Let me go really low. You earn 2,000 naira, you divide it into 3. You know, I know 2,000 naira is not even enough for transport fare or anything, but let's say you earn like 10,000 naira on a job. You divide it into 3, 4, 5, depends on your, you know, perspective on priorities. Let's say you spend 3K on yourself, you lavish, you enjoy. So the remaining 4K, it is for your investment. The last one is for luxurious or, you know, desires. You know, you have a family. The 3K, the remaining distance is for your family. So you divide 10K into 3. You have 3K, you spend on yourself. Not like you're working and you're not enjoying yourself. The other 3K is for food in the house. You know, you bought things that you can afford. I mean, I am an advocate of not doing more than yourself. So when I'm talking, I like to, you know, talk from what if it's just 5K? What if it's just 10K? Trust me, any money is money. At this era where everything, you have to work so hard to earn money. So any money you're earning, trust me, whatever you're doing, whatever sources you're getting the money from, it is hard work. Nothing is easy. I'm going to say that again. Nothing is ever easy. So if you are making your money and you're doing all those things, so financial management is important. And I would say that some people don't even have it. They don't even earn a lot. But you see them doing things in life. You see them buying lands. You see them doing all of that because they have proper financial management. So I feel like that is one of the things you're doing or you're not doing that is always making you broke or not achieving the things you want to achieve in life. Another thing that you're doing or you're not doing is having a scale of preference. That's when priority comes. That's when we're going to talk about need versus want. You know, some people end up using their money that is supposed to be for need for wants. You know, need is a priority. Need, when I say needs in your life or in our lives, needs are things that we need, you know, a daily basis that we cannot survive without. Let's say food is a need, it's not a want. You might want it, but whether you like it or not, without food, we cannot survive. Or can you survive? No. So a need is a, you know, a food is a need. When we talk about water need, when we talk about shelter need, when we talk about clothing needs, you know, all those things that are need, that are necessities, you know, there are some people who now end up buying what they are not supposed to buy, and then at the same time say, I'm broke, I cannot even afford to eat, I cannot even afford to buy something. When you know that what you earn is, you just earn, I'm still going to use 10,000 naira as an example. Let's say you just earn 10,000 naira, and instead of using that 10,000 naira to stock up the house, food items, most important, even if it's 5,000 naira, you bought food of like 3,000 from it because we know that food is necessary. You understand what I'm saying? Some people, instead of that, immediately they earn that money and they know they don't have a lot of food at home, they will use the whole of that money to go and play kini, tete, pardon me, that's, you know, to gamble, or to use it to do something that, you know, that is not necessary. They're going to use it to buy something. They're going to use, that's when they will say that I must buy this ashwebi. Why? Then you end up buying the ashwebi, kojuma batini. People don't really care about you that much. So if you feel like something is not comfortable for you, please go for your need. That is priority. That is where scale of preference comes in. You know, scale of preference, you know, they taught us in economics in secondary school. So there's scale of preference. There is, so you arrange your things, pick the ones that are very important to you, and then do them first whenever you have money. Don't say that because I have money today, tomorrow I will have another money. I hate being negative, but let's work with what we have in hand. You know, if somebody promised me money tomorrow, trust me, I know that I will be happy that you're going to give me the money, but what if you did not give me the money? Okay, you will give me the money tomorrow. But am I supposed to start spending the ones that I have and feel like, okay, I'll use it to get what I want? If you have in excess, please go for your wants. But if you don't, let's go for our needs. Then there's something we call wrong investment as well. Some people are doing wrong investment. They are investing in a wrong way. For example, you know, there are some, you know, there was this mistake I made a while ago, which was, I can't remember the name of that you know, investment that just came. They told us that when we put a certain amount of money, we're going to get a certain amount of money, and you know, a lot of people jumped at it. You know, they said after 3 months. I'm not saying that there are no good investments that are like that in that format, but we need to be careful. You know, when we are that period, I realized that is out of greed, because how would I invest money and without doing anything I expect it to double after weeks? So that's a wrong investment, and I put in my money. That's a wrong investment. I'm not the only one. I mean, a lot of people did that as well. That's a wrong investment. Aside that, wrong investment could even be buying or building house. It is a good investment, trust me, if you have in abundance. But you that you are here to eat, you are here to do things, you are here to, you know, feed yourself. The next thing you are doing is to buy land, and you start building land. So any money you are getting, you are putting it there. You're always very broke. You're always very broke. That to eat is a problem because you're building a house. I don't think it should be like that. It is a good investment, but wrong timing. Don't let me call it a wrong investment totally. So you know the right time for, if you have in abundance, please feel free to build houses, feel free to buy lands. But when you're here to eat, when you're here to feed your family and do all of those things, you are investing in house. You now start building house. Some people, that's what they will build. They will be on it. It will not finish. Do you get? So there's time for everything. If you really feel like, oh, you have in abundance, you can build house and still be okay. You know, there are ways, like I said, that, you know, that financial management of dividing our income, perfect. You know. So many investments like that, investing in things that you cannot even sell when you need the money, you know, investing in things that you cannot even turn to money when you need money ASAP, you know, all those things, they are wrong investments and they keep us being broke. They are the things that, you know, keep you in that particular Sakpa kingdom that you want to live. All right. I'm also going to say that comparison, living to impress, will always and always keep you broke. You know why? Because you're not living within your range. You're not living with your salary. That's another point. You know, you're living to impress. You're buying things just to impress people on social media. And the mistake we all make is people don't really care about you on this social media. I mean, when you post the view and after that, they move to another person. Just like the way you're watching this video. Once you're done with this video, you move on with your life. So you might even forget that you watch a video, you know, until somebody is talking about it or there's a reference, someone is making reference to it. So you know that these things cannot take you from being broke, cannot take you away from Sakpa Kingdom. So it is time for you to stop living to impress. Another thing I would like to say is comparison. You know, doing things that you are not up to. Living beyond or above your means. That is what people would say. You're living above your means because your friends are buying human hair, they're buying bone straight, they're buying this, they're buying that, and you know that you know how much you're earning, you know how much your money is, you know how much they're giving you from home, you know, to school, you know how much your husband is giving you at home, you know how much you're earning as a wife or, you know, as a man or anything. But what you feel is you want to live above your means, your source of income. You earn like 100K, or let's say 200K, let's say 100K safe in a month, 100K. Some of you to do the financial money dividing it, you feel like, you know, because I'm earning 100K, I have to eat like 60K, so because I have to enjoy myself. We only live once. That's not YOLO. You know, that is living above your means. There are many ways of living above our means. In fact, I feel like everybody is guilty of this one way or the other. But like I said, we're here to learn from ourselves and get better, right? So from now on, we're not living above our means again. We're living, you know, within our means and budget. And then lastly, I would say that budgeting. Budgeting is so important. Budget for what you want to do. Even though in most cases the budget is always high or lower than what you expected, but when you budget, it gives you that, you know, balance, check and balance of, okay, this is what I've spent my money on. Have you noticed that sometimes when money comes in, you'll be feeling like, oga at the top, you are feeling like you have a lot of money, and then in a twinkle of an eye, the money is gone. You don't even know what you spent the money on particularly. You can't even pinpoint that this is what I did with this money. That's because you don't have a budget. But when you have a budget and guide and financial guide of how you want to spend that money, or even before the money comes, you know it's good to be positive. Money would come. But before then, do you have a guideline? Do you have a budget? Do you have a backup? Do you have how you want to spend it? You don't. So even if you feel like you spend the money on some things, the things that you spent the money on might not be the right thing at that particular time. For example, let's say you want to do solar now. Solar is so important in Nigeria. We know that there's no light, you know, always there's no light, there's this and that. You want to do solar and you feel like you want to, you know, buy light or buy something, and you know, but you feel you prefer to go for all those things because you feel like to make your house finer, you leave the solar. Now you are not comfortable, you're feeling heat, you're buying fuel of like 20,000, 5,000 on a daily basis. By the time you calculate all the money, in fact, you have spent more. That's not financially wise. So no branching today, straight to the point. I'm sure you picked one or two, you learned one or two, and now that we just concluded this session, you know how to manage your finances. You know how to manage your finances properly. Thank you so much for watching always. My name is Katsid, K to the HATSWED. So if you're a brand, you're a company, you're anything, and you feel like collaborating with us, you know, you want to help us grow, you want to That's it all. I mean, that means you want to help us, you want to, invest, you want to do anything. Please feel free to send a mail to my email. That's catseed@gmail.com. Or you maybe want to give out things from your brand or anything. We're doing that here. Let me know at catseed@gmail.com. You can also send Instagram DM to me on Instagram. That is at catseed, KHATSEED. I'm looking forward to receiving all your gifts, your messages, your love. Thank you for always watching. I'm definitely coming back with another topic that I'm sure that you want to watch or listen to. But before then, I just want you to subscribe to my channel. All right. Thank you very much. Bye bye.